Part 3, 5 reasons why corporate decision makers really want to work with small companies. Many small business owners drive past large corporations and they drool. They see these large companies and they think, oh, the amount of money that I could earn and the big contracts we could get, if only we could get our foot in the door. And then on the other hand, they think, but why would one of those large corporations who has all those resources ever want to work with me? I'm a small business. I don't have anything that they don't have. Let me tell you why they'd want to work with you. Big corporations are hiring small corporations all the time. And it's because of several things. Number 1, they are running lean and mean. They are really running lean and mean. So they don't have as many resources on board as you might think they do. They only staff up for the projects that they're running on an everyday basis. And so they're trying to keep their head count low, and that's one reason absolutely that they will need somebody like you, because they might not have a resource on board to handle a certain project. Number 2, and this ties right in, sometimes that there are projects that come along in companies that require certain expertise. It's not expertise that the company needs all the time. For example, they don't need sales training all the time, but they need it now and then, so they haul people like me in to work with their salespeople. And the same can be true for you. Special projects, when they ramp up new organizations, when there's mergers and acquisitions, those are special, one-time things. Third reason, they need fresh perspectives. Now you may think, again, that they're so smart, but they need somebody from the outside who's not thinking the same way that they are. They sort of get old in big corporations, and there's this corporate think that's going on. And you, who've been working outside, bring in fresh eyes, and you see things differently, and those fresh eyes can open up new opportunities that can help them solve problems that they couldn't solve before, and they need you simply because of that. Number 4, faster turnarounds. That's right, you're a small company and you are responsive, and sometimes they need something done snap, overnight. And the big corporations can't turn on a dime. So they'll call you in because you can turn a project on overnight and around overnight, and because you care about their business, and so you will jump to things and you will provide service at a level that they couldn't maybe get from a large corporation. And the final reason that big companies would want to hire you is because sometimes that there are smaller projects that their larger vendors can also do for them, but they're not profitable for the larger vendors because it's just such a small little project. And so they'll bring in companies like you to do those things that their big vendors don't want. So don't tell me that you're a small business and can't get into a large corporation. They need you desperately. You just need to figure out how to talk to them so they understand the value that you can bring.